Hello! Welcome to my channel again. I know, I've been on a kind of intense video making mode or whatever. What is the word I'm thinking of? I don't know. But the point is, I've uploaded kind of more than usual lately, and I'd say just because, mainly, I've been in the mood for it more. I don't know. With cons and stuff, and then just art, a lot of art in my life. I feel a little more creative, you know, and more figure collecting lately because I collect more figures after every con. Ha ha ha. So yeah, I kind of wanted to do like a room tour sort of thing, and a tour of like my anime collection, or my Monster High dolls, or my anime figures, or just like pins and plushies and stuff that I have, and all the prints on my walls. So yeah, I thought that would be kind of fun. And I'm sure my room will change plenty in the next even like year or so, right? Because that's what happens, you know, as you get more stuff. But I'm pretty sure I'm at least going to be living in the same place next year, so yeah. As opposed to last year where I lived, you know, with my parents still. So it's nice to have my own space, you know? And so I've decorated this room at my apartment quite a lot. The rest of my apartment is not decorated quite as intensely. Not yet, at least, eh? But yeah, for now, my room is pretty crazy. I love it. I have the ears on today because I feel like that's fun. Why the heck not? You can't normally wear them. At least I don't normally wear them. So I'm gonna do it, and I did it. Yeah, I'm gonna just walk around and film some bits of my room. Not go into depth on everything, but go into depth on enough stuff. And it's pretty clean right now, okay? It's usually fairly clean. This is the cleanest it's really ever been, but it's usually clean, okay? I try to keep it clean, eh? Don't know why I said it like that. But, I mean, there are like a couple places, like my desk, that are a bit scattered about, but that's because I actively use it all the time. But anyways, we're getting into it. Yeah! So, starting off the room tour with just kind of a, I guess, somewhat 360 of the room. That's my bathroom door there. That's Beetlejuice. Best movie ever. That's my closet door over there. Here we have some figures, jewelry, many posters, my bed, my dresser and visual novel collection for the most part, mirror, one of the Lolita outfits I have on display, my messy desk with my blanket that I always have on underneath. It's not that messy, but a little bit. My personal computer and my work computer. Posters, Monster High dolls. You can hear the people in the background blowing the leaves, mowing the lawn. Art supplies. This, you know, stuff. Pins. And then the main appeal, which, let me actually back up a little bit for this. Here we have the shelves. Woohoo! I may record this video over a couple days, but we'll see. We'll see what I get through. First of all, ignore my dirty mouse pad. LOL, ha ha ha. But my desk mat is the Deltarune one. It's perfect, and I love it. Here are some books that I'm reading currently / need to start reading and intend to. Here, we have some of my Monster High dolls and Ever After High dolls. We have a Draculaura, we have a Frankie over here, we have my Spectras, because Spectra is the best character. We have my Luluco Nendroid, who is one of my favorite Nendroids. I adore her. Little Drifloon. Tokyo Mew Mew weapons that always fall down. Papyrus and Demi. More Monster High. I crocheted this Masha from Tokyo Mew Mew years ago. Yeah, we have a lot of prints here, so mainly my Luluco prints, and then there's another one there, because Luluco is one of my favorite shows and characters ever. We have some of my Xenos and Totoro Final Fantasy stuff. We have Interstellar 5555, which is the Daft Punk movie, one of my favorite movies ever, because I'm a big Daft Punk fan. Star Wars OCs, drawn by Anna Marie. Fashioning Little Miss Lonesome wall scroll I got at Otakon. It speaks for themselves. This is like the pin board for stuff that doesn't go on an Ita bag, or I don't have space on an Ita bag. So like an example. I have a Kazuichi and Sonya Ida bag. Not everything fits on it. Same with Xenos from Final Fantasy XIV. Not everything fits on that bag, so the extras go here. Yeah, what are some highlights on this board? I mean, I have some Polaroids of me and my friends and stuff, and my babushka, and my doggy! Look at her! She's such an angel! So, yeah, that's from when I saw Beetlejuice for the first time. I might see it for a third time soon, if I'm lucky. Hee hee hee. Yeah, this is from when I first met Lexi, basically, so that's a great memory. We kind of have, like, an Otome game section, the Deltarune Undertale section, the Totoro section, some Fire Emblem stuff that also doesn't fit on my Annette and Felix Ida bag specifically. Yeah, Amori, of course. Here, this is kind of like, I guess you could say, my altar or something. I am not religious and I don't follow a particular religion myself, but I am, I guess, kind of spiritual in some ways. So, like, witchy stuff sort of appeals to me, but I'm not very strict or hardcore about it. It more so just provides stuff for me to kind of remind myself to be a compassionate person and a person who forgives myself and things along those lines, and stay positive about myself, because sometimes you get in your head about stuff. And so, you know, crystals are pretty rocks. You know, that's a pretty rock. I like it. And sometimes when you look at a pretty rock, it reminds you of a thing to stay positive about. So that's kind of how I view it, and that's how it works for me. Also, I like the smell of incense, so what can you do? Moving on, we have some more prints here. That's Puppy Go Puppers, my Warrior of Light. Very cool. We are going to the top of the bookshelf, so I have some Star Wars figures, some more Monster High, some little Venus Flytrap Audrey 2 looking dudes from Michaels. Yeah, this cute little doggy. Woody, because he's Woody. He's my man. I love him. My BFF forever. Yeah, cool stuff. And moving down here, so this is mainly my Persona stuff for the most part. I used to be really big into collecting Persona, and Persona is now no longer one of my all-time favorite series. I still have a soft spot for it, especially for 3. Shinjiro is my man, don't know if you could tell, but it's not nearly as much of a favorite as it used to be. I have some DVDs here, some interesting ones, mainly, you know, movies I love, like Last Night in Soho, Star Wars stuff, whatever. And then I also have some horror movies that are either really messed up or, you know, something like that. Horror movie musicals that are horror, so, you know. Here we have the Figmas for the most part. Some other Figmas are in other places, and then of course we have like a Nendroid Petite, a little trading figure of Archer, and then a Nendroid, one of my Nendroids of Stardust Witch Merudu. So yeah, I used to be really obsessed with Figmas, so I would pretty much always buy one if they were a decent enough price when I was younger, but now I don't really buy Figmas anymore, so if you're looking for a Figma, I might sell them off. Not all of them, but some of them I would be probably willing to sell. So anyways, moving on. This is kind of the Magical Girl figure shelf. Not all of the manga here is Magical Girl manga. Obviously, you can see there's Spy Family. But yeah, I have had a lot of these ones for a long time. So, you know, like the Tokyo Mew Mew stuff especially, that's like from middle school, high school kind of. I got into it in elementary school, but I've had those ones since probably middle school. Yeah, and the Sailor Moon ones are more high school, I'd imagine, just because I think they're on the newer side. Not that new, because high school was kind of a while ago for me, but new enough. Yeah, that's the kind of Magical Girl figure shelf. Okay. Now, there's a manga that I took out over here, so ignore that empty space. This is kind of miscellaneous manga, but then a few specific figure collections also. So we have my Evangelion figures. These 3 gals are my 3 favorite characters in Evangelion. I love them. I basically love all the girls in Evangelion. But like these 3 are my 3 favorites. So yes, I do love them.
I have some manga here, of course, like I said. I'm looking for the second omnibus for Tokyo Mew Mew because I need it. I'm looking to get the rest of the Sugarune manga in English, so I think I'm missing 6, and I think 8 is what I don't have, I think. So yeah, that's impossible to find always, though. I've never really been big into free, but I do have these Makoto figures because I don't know, I'm not a sports anime person, but I liked him a lot back then, so I had these from a while ago. You know, girl who leapt through time figures here as well. I'm just stumbling over my words a crap ton, but that's okay, man! It happens! Moving down, we have some anime DVDs, and I think that's all of my Miku figures. Probably. They're mainly prize figures, and like, I don't know, Miku just has a lot of solid prize figures, so I tend to lean towards her prize figures. There are some non-prize figures of her that I desperately want, right? But like, I quite like her prize figures, especially these two. These two I got recently, and I just love the style. I want my art to look like that. And then this is probably my favorite Miku that I own, because she is a great prize figure. So cute. Here, at the bottom of this shelf, we have primarily, like vampire books and DVDs. You know, Fruits Basket and like Deltarune and Sakura and Team Rocket and Insaniac from Small Soldiers. But otherwise, it's like my Twilight books and a few graphic novels over there and some Cirque du Freak manga and like a Buffy comic and Buffy DVDs, True Blood DVDs, Twilight DVDs, you know. I love me my vampires. What can I say, man? Okay, moving on to this shelf. So here, these are my green people. Also a crap ton of books. But like, I have my Goomies. Goomy is my favorite Vocaloid. I love her so much. I want to own every Goomy figure I can, but they tend to be very expensive, so I don't want to go too hard all at once, right? It's kind of a slow process over time, so these are the ones that I do have. And then I also have a few Beetlejuices here. I have a little Yotsuba. I just feel like all these green people look good together, so they're kind of like a little family. Ha ha ha. You know. Moving up, these books have more of like a genre here to them. Not all of them, you know, East of Eden and Wizard of Oz don't totally fit on this shelf, things like that, but mainly these are kind of horror-y, spooky-y books. With then just a few kind of random figures and acrylic stands. So one of my I think I have 3 Funko Pops, but one of them is at my parents' house. So I have this little porg, and I have the Hound from Game of Thrones, but he's not on display, and then I have like Handsome Jack from Borderlands, but he's also not on display because I don't love Funko Pops, but that's okay, whatever. I have Yomu from Toho, and then I have these acrylic stands. I have a little Coraline doll, very cute. Okay, let me strategically go around. Okay, this shelf is the saucy shelf. They are wearing underwear, okay? They're all wearing underwear, but these two are a little bit exposed, so I put post-its on them to cover them up. This is my primarily art book and doujin shelf, so like, you know, I have like the Undertale art book that's clearly safe for work, right? Not all of this is safe for work though, so we're here, but they're fun. Moving on, some more manga, all the volumes of my senpai is annoying, that are currently out in English, some Poon Poon, stuff like that. But primarily, this is my Mawaru Penguin Drum shelf. That is my favorite anime. Okay, maybe it's tied with Luluko. I don't know. But that's my favorite anime of all time, and my favorite character is Hikaru. She is my girl. She is pretty much everything. Like, I don't know, man. She's just the best. So, I love her. I primarily just collect her, but I also have, like, Princess of the Crystal and stuff, right? So, she's there. This is primarily Fire Emblem stuff. I know it's not really an impressive Fire Emblem figure collection. I don't even like Chrom as a character, and I don't really like Lucina, so it's kind of like, why do I have them? I don't know, because back then that was all you could really get. So, and also just some more books. Yeah, the Tailtew, she came with the stand broken, so she can't stand on it. So I kind of just have to have her do that, which is sad. Up here we have a bunch of Switch games, and we have some Final Fantasy stuff, and some more Amiibos, and 3DS stuff, whatever, you know, just various games. Tataru, this adorable little acrylic stand, Xenos acrylic stand, Xenos figure, a Porksy! Yeah, pretty cute stuff. Now we are moving on, so this is my IKEA Detolf shelf, which is kind of like the big figure collecting shelf that people tend to have. I feel like I need another one at this point because I'm running low on space. And these are basically all my con lanyards and stuff. I have a bunch of different prints. Mainly, I keep most of my Fire Emblem prints over here, but not all of them are Fire Emblem, of course. So up here we have a few Rainbow High Dolls, and then we have a Monster High Doll. We have a little Mama Shiba from Final Fantasy, and we have a little Numo from Final Fantasy. And then we have the Chocolat Pulip from Sugar Sugar Rune, and she's so cute. Moving down, you can kind of see me. Hello, ha ha ha. This is like the Cthulhu Lovecraftian monster horror girl shelf. Yeah. We have Saya from Saya no Uta. This little bat dude. Okay, there we go. Saya from Saya no Uta. Fuminori and Saya again. This is Idol Cthulhu-chan, and I love this figure. I also have ordered the chibi version of her, so I'm very, very excited for that. They're standing on top of the Western, or just American, whatever, Saya no Uta, or Song of Saya, whatever, I guess, comics. So, yeah, that are not known to be good, but I felt like they should be together. So, moving down, I wanted this to kind of be like red and pink characters, most of them maybe a little edgy or non-human. So, we have some of the Seven Deadly Sins figures. Not the anime, well, there is an anime, but they were based on the figures, so not the popular, like, Netflix anime. I just think they're so cute. We have the Junko Pop-Up Parade, a Catherine figure, and a couple cutie honeys. We love that. Here's kind of the saucy shelf, so we'll just like, I mean, she's clothed. They're both clothed, but like, we'll just kind of have that blurred. We'll just focus on, not that girl's boobs, on Aoi here, who is, I guess she's kind of like on trendy figure aesthetic, anime aesthetic TikTok or something now, and so a lot of people want to buy her, and I'm so happy that I got her before that. I got her basically immediately when I played You and Me and Her for the first time, which is right when it came out in English, and that very quickly became one of my favorite visual novels. She quickly became one of my favorite characters, and I went to quickly search if there was any merch from the game, like figures and stuff, and there was one of her, so I bought it immediately. I love her. Mwah, gives her a kiss. This is primarily my Ryuko figures. They're standing on top of, like, Asuka art, I guess, and there's, like, a Fire Emblem thing in the background, but you know. Yeah, I have another, Ryuko figure ordered, and I'm very, very excited for her. I love Ryuko. She's great. Here are a couple of, Ita bag inserts that I use. Okay, this bag. I constantly switch out what insert is in here. Actually, not constantly. I pretty much always have this one in nowadays, but I can also use these two. These are not all of my Ita bag inserts. These are just 3. Alright, so that's that. That's a Tickle Me Wiggly, you know. Some prints. Cute plushies. I have Webkins from my childhood, and I love them, so I'm not getting rid of them, y'all. They're so cute. Yeah. Moving over here, this is kind of like visual novel land. I have done a video on this stuff before. That was before I moved into this apartment though, so it's a little bit different looking, of course. 2 sketchbooks, candles, lol. Some books that I have started reading / want to start reading soon. Yeah, we have kind of like the Sonia and Kazuichi section here as well, so I love them. And also a little Shion. I have a lot of Kazuichi plushies. These are not even all of them. There aren't as many Sonia plushies, sadly. But yeah, these are all my visual novels. Most of them are in English. if you watched my other video on my VN collection. It's a little bit smaller than that, not by much, but you will have learned that I try to collect every Otome game that comes out in English, so I pretty much have most of, if not all of them, for the most part. Yeah, more prints over here, the You and Me and Her wall scroll, a lot of boxes. We have a little Toriel plushie. We have a couple Philips dolls, or like Bueller dolls, or Sewells, whatever. Deltarune Undertale plushies again, you know? Cute as hell. Cute as hell. And yeah, back to my desk pretty much. So that was the majority of the room tour. I don't know, like what else is interesting? I'll just do another like once over, I guess. Maybe put some cool music to it. But that was the video, y'all. I sure hope you dug it. All this like YouTube stuff is very much just a hobby for me. So maybe you hear the people doing the leaf blowing or lawn mowing in the background. I sure hear it. I know I sure do. Sorry if you do. Maybe the video is like angled slightly awkwardly, or my mic pops now and then or something. But like I said, this is a hobby for me. And I just find it really fun to do this kind of stuff now and then, whether it's a con vlog or a short video essay or list or something related to visual novels, or, you know, a sketchbook tour like I did for my last video. It's just fun. I like doing it. I like editing the video, and then sometimes I'll watch it back and be like, haha, that was me from 2 years ago. Can't believe I was like that. But I can, because I haven't changed much. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching the video. I don't know what my next one will be. Who knows? Maybe a con vlog again, I don't know. So, wait. Oh my god. What's that over there? Look, look! Ugh! I hope you liked that.